Beneath the forest floor, strange tremors echoed. Lays paused mid-step, feeling the ground pulse softly. That evening, the Ant Queen summoned them. "Legends speak of a hidden colony beneath us," she said gravely. "It guards secrets not meant to be disturbed." Armed with courage and a glowing mushroom, Lays and Kuro descended through a crack beneath the roots. The air grew thick, the light dimmer. They stumbled into a massive hollow chamber lined with crystals. Ancient carvings of ants and scorpions filled the walls. Kuro touched one gently. "This isn't just history. It's a warning." From the shadows, something scraped against the stone. Lays froze. Then, thump, thump. Two glowing eyes appeared. "Who dares enter my domain?" boomed a deep, rumbling voice. Scorv the Earth Scorpion stepped forward, his armor shimmering like bronze. "The colony sleeps," he growled, "and no surface ants will wake it." Lays stood firm. "We mean no harm, only truth." Without warning, Scorv struck his tail. The ground erupted. Lays and Kuro sprinted through twisting tunnels as debris rained down. "Left! No, right!" shouted Kuro. Breathing hard, they hid inside an old seed pod. Lays panted. "He's not evil, just protecting something." Kuro frowned. "Then we must find what he's guarding." Carved on the pod's wall was the same symbol they'd seen earlier. A scorpion and an ant, side by side, holding a glowing orb. "Maybe we're meant to work together," said Lays softly. Following a rhythmic pulse deeper underground, they reached a massive door of roots. Each beat echoed like a living heart. When Lays touched the root door, it trembled and opened slowly with a deep hum. A golden wind brushed their faces. "It's beautiful," whispered Kuro, eyes wide with awe. Beyond the door lay a glowing underground garden, filled with luminous plants and gentle buzzing from unseen wings. "It's alive down here," said Lays. They found giant stones carved with stories, drawings of ants and scorpions living together in peace. "They used to be allies," murmured Kuro. As they read the carvings, a soft voice echoed, "The spirit of the hidden colony. Only those with unity in their hearts can awaken our legacy." Both ants turned, startled but calm. A thunderous roar shook the chamber. Scorv burst through the roots, tail raised. "You dare disturb sacred ground!" he roared. Lays stood his ground. "We came for truth, not war." Scorv's tail struck the floor, sending a shockwave. Kuro pushed Lays aside just in time. "He's blinded by the past," Kuro shouted. "We have to make him see." The impact shattered a glowing crystal in the center of the room. Suddenly, the ground pulsed violently. Something ancient beneath began to stir. "Oh no," whispered Lays. From beneath, a massive ancient queen ant spirit rose, gentle yet powerful. Her voice echoed, "Children of light and shadow, your unity is the key." The spirit showed them visions, how ants and scorpions once thrived together until greed and fear split them apart. Tears glimmered in Lays' eyes. "Then we must heal what they broke." Scorv lowered his tail slowly, eyes trembling. "I've been guarding ruins, not honor." Kuro nodded. "Then guard hope with us." A moment of silence. Then Scorv smiled faintly. Lays, Kuro, and Scorv climbed back to the forest floor. The sun was setting, casting a fiery glow. "We need to warn the colonies before the balance collapses," said Lays firmly. Above ground, the forest trembled. Ant tunnels cracked open, and termite soldiers were marching in massive numbers. Inside the Great Leaf Hall, the Ant Queen gathered her soldiers. The termites have risen again. Who will face them? When Scorv entered the hall, ants gasped in fear, but Lays raised his hand. He fights with us now." The queen hesitated, then nodded. "Then let courage unite us." Kuro unrolled a glowing leaf map. "The termites built tunnels under the river. We'll lure them there and trap them," Lays nodded. "Then we'll end this together." At dawn, the three heroes crept into the misty riverbank. Water shimmered in early light. "Stay quiet," whispered Kuro. "They can sense vibration." Suddenly, the ground cracked open. Termite warriors swarmed out in waves. "Now!" shouted Lays. The plan had begun. Lays and Kuro dashed toward the tunnel, shouting to the termites, pretending to flee. "They're escaping!" yelled a termite guard. The queen followed furiously. The queen fell into the hidden pit, just as the tunnel walls caved in, sealing the way. Lays barely jumped out in time, panting, covered in dust. When the dust cleared, the termite queen opened her eyes weakly. "You could have destroyed us," she whispered. "We chose peace instead." Lays smiled softly. As dawn broke, rays of sunlight pierced the forest canopy. Lays stood silently by the river, watching peace return to the forest that nearly fell apart. Kuro and Scorv helped rebuild the ruined tunnels, ants and termites working side by side for the first time in history. As they worked, Kuro tripped on a root and fell into a mud puddle. Lays burst into laughter. "Guess heroes can still be clumsy." That night, under glowing mushrooms, the two colonies gathered. The queen raised her antenna. "From this day on, peace shall bind our kind." Scorv handed Lays a shard of crystal amber. "The symbol of the hidden colony," he said. "You've earned it, little one." As night fell, Lays and Kuro sat by the water's edge. "Do you think we'll ever rest?" asked Kuro. Lays smiled. "Maybe." "But not tonight." The Ant Queen approached them quietly. "You two have changed the forest," she said. "Not by strength, but by heart." Far beneath the earth, faint rumblings echoed, a mystery left behind by the ancient colony. "Do you hear that?" whispered Kuro. Lays nodded slowly. Standing together, Lays, Kuro, and Scorv gazed toward the forest horizon. "Whatever comes next," said Lays, "we face it as one." Narrator's voice echoes softly. And so, the story of the brave ant and his friends became a legend, whispered in every leaf, carried by every breeze.